Another star on my display, calling out from far away, calling out from far away. No one's been here before me now. I'll find a way, don't matter how. Through the dark and endless night, past the points of fading light. Every world that catches my eye makes me want to touch the sky. And I know that I was made for this. Every system holds another gift. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. Shots are blank and sensors clear, all these wonders drawing near. Let them say it can't be done, while I'm chasing distant suns. In my ship I feel alive, as these cosmic waves I ride. Every scan reveals the way to places where I'll make my way. We are all explorers at heart, born to push the boundaries of art. Time to rise, time to fly, beyond what meets the eye. Beyond. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. I hear the call of distance, and I know I found my place. Oh, I found my place.
Oh, welcome in, Anonymous. Just trying to make sure my microphone is working. Before it wasn't working in the in this particular scene. Hope you're doing well today. Monday. I like to stream on Mondays, so try to get some in. Two things as usual. You may hear a smoke detector out in the hall or down the hall. Since my air conditioner's dead, I have to leave the door open with a fan in it to pull some kind of non-insufferable air in. And the lighting on this side is going to get brighter as the afternoon progresses, so my camera quality will get worse and worse. At any rate, I am currently chirp, yeah. Like right then, I don't know if you heard it. But I am currently on a planet. I've already found the stratum tectonica and mapped it. I just want to get a cute picture of it. Now I'm going to go map this Earth-like. I did not discover this system. This system is where the carrier stopped at. And I was getting ready to head out and paste the carrier some points. But it had some life, and there was no first footfalls, so I got like first footfall here on this planet. Hey Premium, welcome in. But there is an Earth-like here. Again, I didn't discover it, but I will be the first to map it. And there's a water world too, which I may or may not map, I don't know. I do like to map all the Earth likes though, so let's go do that and get started. Is that you, dog? I think the dog passed gas. Wow. Oh, that's fine. No, I appreciate you you lurking there. That was a pretty good stream actually. I had a couple of chatters in, and I'm starting to get a following. Well, a couple of people who show up, they seem to find me when I'm streaming, so that's good. It wasn't a real long stream, but I accomplished what I wanted to do with the lightning storms. I got some video and some pictures. It's always cool. Let me turn these sounds down a little bit. How's your day going? What are you up to doing in the game? I'm gradually, I actually turned the carrier around and I'm heading back toward the bubble, but I went up about 1,500 or 1,500 light years above the galactic plane. The stars are kind of thin up here, but I was hoping to find more undiscovered things as I start going back towards the bubble. I kind of figured if I was in the more commonly traveled area, I would have more problems finding more undiscovered things. Don't know how long I'll be streaming today. I'm planning on 3 hours, but we'll see how it goes. I actually woke up about 4 o'clock in the morning, which is not a bad thing. I managed to sleep during the night, which recently I've been streaming and things at night and sleeping during the day. So, of course, I've been sick a lot in the last few days. I'm not 100%, but I feel much better than I have been feeling. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna do a loop right by it. I meant to do that. Let me turn this music down just a tad. It may be a little loud. I don't think it is, but I'll turn it down just a tad. I do have to come around to the daylight side now. Oh, thank goodness. I'm happy for you that it's finally gone today. Toothaches can be a pain, literally. To me, a toothache is one of the worst annoying constant pains you can get. Okay, I just forgot what I was doing. I'm going to map this thing. It's an Earth-like, so I'm not going to land. So that means I'm going to get a picture, though, if it's an Earth-like. Let's get the technical things done first and map it. And before I forget, let me turn voice attack on so it can annoy me. I don't necessarily disagree with you there, Premium. I did get kicked. I did get knocked out of the 25% bracket down into the 50% bracket, and that's okay.
Mapping complete.
Just one
Next
more
body
jump,
to map is
just one
B7.
more call. Markers on my radar, I'm answering them all. You watch from the bridge as the world disappears.
Yeah, let's see.
And the fear.
Yes, I'm in the 50%. Only did 25,000. So. And I only have one bounty in the other one. That's all I needed. So what I got here? Oh, codex. Okay. All right, picture time, real quick. Let's get us a picture.
Canyons lighting darkness, my fate is what I bring. I rise in the rushing silence beyond the rings.
And that's done. Now let's go see the one water. Well, there's one water world here, but there's a world that's. I'm not going to worry about the water world, but there's a water-rich atmosphere. Huh. Got Bacterium cerebus, but there is another one that could have stratum tectonica. It's a sulfur dioxide. It's on B3, so we'll go check it out. It's only got one biological signal. It's probably bacteria, but won't know until we actually check it out here. So it's not that far away. I did a few tons helping a guy build a T3. I wonder if he completed it. Options none. I left him at 99% completed, so I figured he could handle it. Well, that's why I did 25K, because I figured to get both racks, you need what, 20, and be in the top 25 or 75 percentile. So I figured, okay, once I got into the 50, then I went ahead and got into the 25%, and I said, okay, there's zero chance of me getting knocked out of the 75 percentile. Because it runs so long, I didn't know how many people would participate and how far it would get pushed down. I could see it happening, but I think it would take a lot more tonnage than currently people have been doing. Well, if I checked it like tomorrow and found out I was knocked down close to being kicked out of the 25%, I would, or 50%, boy, out of the 75 percentile, I would beat feet back just to haul another, few kilotons just to get back in it. I do want those cargo racks. I don't really care about the railgun business, but I do want the cargo racks. Okay, now there's a minor slight chance that we'll go down if there's stratum, so we'll come around to the daylit side. I didn't even pay attention to how much money I was getting. Good way to make money, though. I mean, honestly. I want to slow down here, Commander. Of course you're going to do it. Had to do it, right? Come on, slow it down, slow it down. Barrel roll, barrel roll, barrel roll. And we didn't do it. Oh well. I wasn't doing, I was just, mostly I did steel because I didn't really care. It was tonnage that I was interested in. A ton of steel is the same as a ton of titanium. Not profit-wise, but you know, percentile-wise, I guess. And I didn't mind it, except I'd load up the carrier, and then the thing I hated the worst was trying to find a parking spot for the carrier, you know, in an adjacent system somewhere. 'Cause I'm lazy, I didn't want to make. In fact, I don't even have a fuel scoop on my Panther. I would have had to reduce my cargo capacity to do that. This is good enough to find out if we're going to go down or not.
Another system no one's seen, just dots and lines until I scan, making maps as best I can. In the black, too far now to turn back.
LHS 142. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I just try not to. I prefer to, you know, just load the carrier up and then I can make quick runs, you know, back and forth to do it and get it out of the way. But okay, it's bacteria, it's not stratum, so we're done here. Let's figure out what we're going to set the carrier to jump up, and we will head off that way also. We're going to parallel the carrier's course.
Skies left my footprints first to rise over my.
We still got some tritium, so we're good there. C11-0. And these jumps are normally about 8 jumps in my Mandalay, but I might switch to smaller or the economy mode to get more jumps. The stars are fairly far apart though out here, so it may not be as beneficial as doing it some other way. Let's see what we get here. Jumps. I think that's much less than I would get someplace with denser population of stars. I see ads are running. Great. Yeah, that's a lot of cargo, isn't it? That's like 2 tier 3s.
Course adjustment. Frame shift now engaged. No anomalies detected.
Right. Top 10, yeah. That's still a lot of cargo, isn't it? Somebody needs to get a life. Looks like a bunch of somebodies need to get a life. Jeez.
Scanning for information.
I guess it's a good bucket list thing. If you get, you know, in the game, you can set that as a goal. You know, we got 2 stars so far, 3 stars so far. I don't know if y'all saw my stream the other day, but my scroll wheel on my mouse, when I was using the FSS, it was like in slow motion. And if that ever happens to you, where you're in this game at least, I know what the solution is. At least I know what caused it in my case. I had to improve my frame rates, you know, to see what it would do. I turned VSync off. And my frame rates jumped up to huge amounts, you know, and well, the game was fine, and I didn't worry about it. But then I got into here, and my scroll wheel was like moving in slow motion. But as soon as I turned VSync back on, I got everything back under control. So just in case you ever have that problem. Nothing found.
Vectors. Marvelous.
Now that I've turned my camera off for now, I could turn this pesky ring light off. Right in my face. Okay. I failed to understand why I need a camera, I mean a light at all with as much light. I've got a light, a room light on, plus all the light coming in from the side. I shouldn't need a light at all. Cheap Logitech camera here. What is that? It's a 920 or something.
While the void around me sings.
It's not as cheap as the 720 that's right next to it, though.
Jumping to next system.
Well, I certainly have the time to do something like that, but 21,022, and that's really not an unreasonable amount per day. That's like one carrier load of cargo, if that number's right. I mean, maybe 3 hours. You know, loading the carrier and unloading it. Let's see what we got. Oh, that could be interesting. What is that? Oh, Water World. Oh, well. I won't even map that Water World unless this is completely undiscovered. Then I might. Well, that's, yeah, 4. That's not per day though. That would be by. So okay, yeah, I guess that's about right. Do it in your head, yeah. Intermediate result would be per week, and then you have to divide that. It's not saying it was first discovered or anything by anybody.
High value body.
I don't even think I'll map it. I'll just claim discovery on it. Unless there's some biology here.
System discovery complete.
Nope, no biology.
First body to map is 5.
Leaving system.
So here's what we do, guys. I'll bring the carrier back, and you guys spend all of your free time loading up my carrier with steel.
Completing system scan. Stand by.
I'll take care of unloading it at the destination, so I get credit for it. Yeah, that would work out well, right? You get nothing? I thought so. But yeah, you know, if you guys are going to be loading the carrier, I don't care what it is, y'all bring it. So, I'll just take the credit and credits. I'd do it for somebody else.
Gathering information. Cartography updated.
Nothing here. 3 stars. Yeah, I don't like having to go down to a settlement, so it just slows everything down. I think one time I did it and the carrier was almost directly above the settlement. That was pretty fast turnaround times, but still.
Adjusting for jump. Interstellar velocity at maximum. Executing now.
Yeah, that's a good one there, Premium. I bet you did. I can see some unthinking person going, "Oh, that'd be so helpful and quick. That would speed things up a lot. Thanks, man." Direct hulling in system for option was not too terrible. Yeah.
Leaving system.
Well, you know, hulling for option, you know, you had a set goal kind of. I do tell you though, when we were both, all three, you know, whatever of us were, you know, you and Annoy Mice were unloading my carrier, that went really fast.
As you like.
And loading it too, that went really fast. That was nice. Okay, we have 16 bodies here. 3 stars so far. 4 stars. Let's get away from said stars. Let's see what we are left with here. Nothing exotic, but it is what it is. Still looking for that green gas giant. Someday I'm just going to be doing what I'm doing here and, you know, scan a gas giant, and by golly, it'll be one. I just pray that I notice. My goodness, one of my biggest fears is because I've been, you know, just so routinely clicking and doing these things and not even paying attention to the color or something of the star, I mean, the gas giant. I mean, I'd still discover it, it'd still be recorded, but I would not know it. That would really suck.
Body ABC 4A. Meets mapping criteria.
Who was it that told me just the other day came across a green gas giant, and they were all excited. Then they found it. They saw that somebody else had discovered it, but they actually found it, or out in the wild.
Meets mapping criteria. High value body.
That kind of counts, I guess. All the ones I've been to were locations people told me about, and I specifically went to go see them. Okay, are you hanging on there? Other star? There's one more star somewhere. Why ain't you there? There's 5 stars, okay. Must be nice. Let me put a little more distance between me and there and see if I can spot these. I'm very jealous of anybody who has actually found a green gas giant. I mean, to me, that is one of the most rare things that I've heard of. There you are. There you're hiding. Somebody had posted in one of the on their Discord about a tool, and I installed it. I cannot remember for the life of me what it was called. Damn. And I didn't put it. I can't see my desktop because of this damn game running. Let's see if I can figure out how I can do that. Oh, that didn't work. Oh well. Can't remember what it was called, but it would draw the galaxy and show you all the sectors a certain biological was found in and stuff. I haven't tried it while I was running the game. I wish I could remember what it was called. Okay, OD Explorer. I'm gonna pull it up and see what it might do for me, if anything. I didn't really like it, but it did do a cool map. It's processing my history right now. First time I ran it, I had to read all the journal files that I have. And I'm still missing at least 3/4 of my journal files because of my hard drive that failed. Well, it's telling me information here. That's for exploration. Here's the biology. And it also shows what I have not found. Carrier jump is completed. If you're interested, I'll show you what the screen looks like. I mean, I'm not quite sure if it's helpful. It's probably the operator error that I don't know how to use it. There it goes. That's what the output looks like, though. But you can see, oh, this green is. I guess I found these before because they say sold, and I've found and sold. Doesn't say where I found them though. I wonder if I can. Galactic Center. Okay. Oh, I narrowed the list down. So, yeah, it does. It shows what I found in those regions. That's interesting. Now, there's a type of fonticula. I think it's this fluticus or something that is supposed to be found everywhere. I've never found it. Now, I found Lepidia many times. I don't know why. Well, it's because let me get out of the Galactic Center. Let me just say all regions. If that helps. Okay. I've never found any fluctus or segmentus. I think Mark Gamer said that this fluctus pays as much or more than stratum tectonica. I wish it would tell me where it's been found before, though. It says that it's found in all these regions, so I've been in a lot of them regions. I've never found it. But I think it has to be an oxygen atmosphere. It doesn't really give you information about it. It's too bad that at any rate, that's what it is. I'm not even going to use it right now.
Showing what's unseen, moving closer now. Feel my heart expand.
Okay, what was I doing here? I'm finished here. All right. Definitely warming up in here. It's not as hot today though, thankfully. I don't even know if it's quite 90 degrees outside yet. As the sun moves to the west, it'll heat up the side of this room.
Faster than light velocity.
Stars keep counting down as I press ahead.
I don't expect to make tons of money doing this little excursion. But it's something to do. 47 bodies, damn. I hate them big systems. I do, because usually there's nothing worthwhile, worth the effort of scanning 47 things. So hopefully someone's been here before me and done the work. Just trying to put some distance between me and the star. Okay, let's see if anyone's been here first. Well, that would be no. So, whatever I find is all mine. Okay, well. Excuse me. Do have some gas giants, so maybe one will be green. I mean, a nice big green ringed gas giant.
Body A4D. Methane atmospheric landable
It's
with
bacteria and fonticula.
landable with atmosphere. Body A4C.
Same.
Methane atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex
Same.
entry. Landable with atmosphere. Body A4B. Methane atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex entry. Landable with atmosphere.
Guess I should put my GPU and CPU temperature overlay up so I can keep an eye on that in case I start getting... Feels like it's a little warm in here, but that may just be me.
Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with
Well,
life.
hey
Has high
boys,
biological
girls,
value.
we have stratum
Landable
tectonica.
with atmosphere.
Life's not that bad. Maybe we'll find more than one big system like this. Don't want the kids to go hungry tonight.
Body B5. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable. Meets mapping criteria. Landable and terraformable. Landable with atmosphere. High value body.
Again and again. This is how legacies begin.
You know there's another one here somewhere.
Landing boots down ground, never the same. Tracks in red dust, no need for fame. Signals crackle, echoes of past. Each new horizon, hope built to last. I hold the unknown in the palm of my hand. Gravitate forward, I don't have a plan. Eyes on the stars, forward no end. Carving a path where
You went.
eyes on the stars.
Okay, I'm just catching up on chat here. Sorry there, Premium. Your main account has a name on a water world next to Beagle Point. Good.
No sound, I remember the quiet, vast starlit crown.
You went there when you were a sort of a noob? Well, nothing wrong with that. That's good.
I move through the silence.
Everybody should go to Beagle Point. Even if you go, though, there's nothing really there, but you go there just to say you've been there. Galaxy looks tinier out there.
Eyes on the stars, forward no end. Carving a path where few would ascend. Eyes on
Alright, there's got to be another gas giant somewhere with some moons.
how legacies begin. Eyes on the stars. Eyes on the stars.
Oh, well, no green on that.
Eyes on the stars. Eyes on the stars.
A few more to go. Then we'll go get that stratum. Stratum, whatever. The money. We'll go get the money. I don't think there's any more high metal, so there's not going to be anything else here except cheap things, so,
Burning bright behind. Scanner
or low-paying things. I mean,
stars that no one's ever signed. But card is on, can you feel it? The void is calling out your name. Every system that you chart, every world beneath your feet makes you more than what you lead. Commander,
I don't think that's enough moons. Or maybe it is.
galaxy, commander. Every jump you take writes the future in your wake. The universe is yours.
Last one.
System discovery complete. First body to map is B5.
And all I'm interested in is B4.
All sleep. Nebula clouds part like smoke. Alien soul beneath your
Only 44,000 light seconds. Get our surface map up. My surface scanner.
planet ignite.
That'll be 2 stratum tectonicas in for this trip so far. For this excursion, I mean, until I go back to the carrier and turn in.
This is how legends are made. One ship, one pilot, not running afraid. Into the darkness where no one has been. Mapping the cosmos again and again. Fuel running low.
I have to also check and see which type of bacteria it is. How easy it is to get. If it's the Tela or whatever bacteria, that's almost 2 million. Maybe 10 million for that. If it's not, it'd be the Cerebus, which is 1.7 million base value.
Void tried to break you, but you broke it instead. Now you're flying through systems.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Oh boy.
Commander, you're the first to see what lies beyond the galaxy. Commander, every jump you take writes the future in your wake. The universe is yours to claim. Commander.
Only 12 more jumps to where the carrier is at.
Son, you made it. Elite commander, you're the one who turned the impossible into a job well.
Should be on the lit side.
I drift between the rocks tonight. My ship cuts through the dust and stone. The radar shows a million threats, but I keep pushing on alone. Each asteroid could be my last. The void is cold and unforgiving, but something pulls me further out into this.
Go lay down. Go lay down, girl.
Here I
I went to the bathroom before I started streaming. So.
what I know. Here
You just want some loving.
one else would ever go. The stars are calling me to find what lies beyond.
Dog is so good with the cats. Don't know why the cats, even the outdoor cats that come by, get along with the dog pretty fast.
Engines burn against the dark.
It was always so cute. The tuxedo cat, who's the father of the kittens I have, been coming around for years. He would just lay on the porch and sleep right next to the dog. They'd both just lay there.
A signal from the outer rim. Whatever waits out there for me, I'll face the odds out.
Mapping complete. Next body to map is B5.
Okay, well at least the bacteria and the stratum are together, so
Has high biological value.
it should make it relatively easy. We should go get some.
Lies beyond.
Get about 20 more of these, it'd be nice.
They'll never understand back home why I chase these discs.
Let's go over here, it's a little bigger area. Yeah.
Some things can only be found orbital flight engaged in the deepest parts of night. Here I am, past the edge of what I know. Here I stand, but no one else would ever go.
Excuse me.
The
Not much of an atmosphere on this body. I actually felt good enough to have some chocolate cake, so I must be getting better. I haven't had chocolate cake in like a week or so, ever since I started feeling bad. Maybe it wasn't quite a week, but if I have cake, I usually eat it every day, sometimes several times a day. Gravity's 0.45. What kind of bad were I feeling? There's the bacteria. Well, it started out with and I still have it. Is a pain like where your appendix is. It's sensitive there, but right now it doesn't bother me. If I push on it, it does. It feels tender. But it started hurting. Like if I'd lay on it while I was sleeping. I was fine during the day. And then when I woke up from my nap, I felt bad. I mean, I felt like I had a fever. And you know how if you got the flu or something, you feel kind of lightheaded and stuff? I just felt malaise or generally just unwell. And then I got this kind of a pain in my upper belly on the upper left, and throughout the day it moved though across my stomach and then down. And so I'm thinking, okay, I've got some kind of glob of food or gas or something. But it wasn't the pain from just that was irritating, especially when I was trying to sleep. But what was really was I just did not feel good. I felt like, you know, I had a fever and stuff, which when I took ibuprofen and stuff, I felt much better. So it's hard to explain. But I still have that pain about, I won't say it's an appendix type pain, but I don't think it is. I mean, but it's easiest place to explain it is to say it's like where your appendix pain would be felt. I don't see any stratum though. And there we go. I don't complain a lot about the way I feel, especially on the stream, because I don't feel good at all most of the time. I mean, but I don't feel bad. I feel old, you know, aches and pains, joints and things like that. And that happens, you know, and not much I can do about that. But this was all new and everything, but I haven't had to take any ibuprofen or anything in 24 hours and stuff. And I've eaten I felt hungry again. I wasn't hungry at all there for a couple of days. So I was forcing myself to drink some water and eat. I forced myself to eat like at least two eggs a day. And but I'm better now. So I still want to go to a doctor, but I have the option of trying to get a regular primary care doctor and set up the initial visit and start getting a plan of care. I do not drink soda. I drink a lot of coffee. But I've been drinking coffee for a long time. I don't know. I mean, no. Not a lot of sugar anymore. I mean, the cake has sugar in it, but I wouldn't say I have a lot of sugar. I try to eat fairly healthy and stuff. I don't have the money to go out and spend on like junk foods and things, or eating out much. So I usually eat something with beans, you know, rice, some type of, you know, asparagus or broccoli or something, maybe an avocado. I eat a lot of eggs, you know, stuff like that. But I don't eat a lot of sugary things anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore.
Stratum tectonicus confirmed present. Base value 19.01 million. Minimum sample distance 500 meters. First partial sample collected.
I don't try to necessarily eat organic because I get what I can afford. If I like to get fresher vegetables, you know, cauliflower, cabbage, you know, broccoli and stuff, maybe some peas, but I don't want to. Okay, I do, but I don't really go out of my way to eat organically and stuff because it costs too much. And to do that, I would have to go into town, go to the regular grocery store instead of the local Dollar General and stuff. That if I'm lucky, they have, you know, some chicken and stuff. I've actually had this pain ongoing probably for 2 or 3 months, but it never peaked like this. It actually got pretty bad there for a while. I mean, you know, I'd had to like position myself when I try to sleep. I sleep on my side, you know, either side, and sometimes it would be hard to find a position that I could lay in. I don't want to do that. I want to lift off. It's probably cancer. I know you see it. There's someone right there, but it's way too close. Yeah, figures. There's.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Well, I've actually not been very sick in my whole life. The only chronic condition I have is when I was younger, I had a lot of sinus issues, and I had several sinus surgeries. I don't want to land here. I don't know why I'm doing that. But it's COPD and emphysema from, you know, all the smoking. And that's the only thing. But I am starting to have significant shoulder pain, joint pain, and tendon pain in both arms, bilaterally, at the same time. That's disconcerting. Can't wait to go to the doctor and they say, oh, you've got tendonitis. I'd be like, in both arms? And that's an inflammatory, it's a systemic inflammatory thing. Then why?
Can't explain just what I feel.
Why do I have it in both arms at the same time?
This is real. Every night
Then again, some of the stuff could be a nutritional deficiency and things.
is there something calling me? Something that
A while back, I actually did have some problems with some vitamin deficiencies and stuff because I wasn't eating well at all. And that's when I changed a lot of my dietary habits to include things, you know, avocados and more food, more healthier types of food.
Can you hear the stars?
I don't think so. I drink coffee all the time. I've never had. If I have a problem with caffeine withdrawal, it's a headache.
Charts and maps spread on display.
Come on,
Paths to guide the
there.
every system drawing near. Still that voice is all I hear.
And I've been fairly lucky to be healthy most of my life.
What to do breaking boundaries.
I mean, I have a lot of the typical age-related, issues, but
You hear the stars calling.
not as bad as some people. I may be 67, but I'm not ancient yet. So, I sure feel it though.
They're calling.
I tell you, this last week though, I was ready to go to the ER and stuff and get admitted to the hospital for whatever battery of tests that my insurance would pay for and to get some relief, but I kept putting it off for another day, and
Minimum distance reached.
it seems
You've traveled
to be
over
getting
500
better.
meters from
So
previous sample.
Mars. Nothing can stop me now. From
one last one. Come on, you're right here. I am still not full up to speed though, my brain and doing things. Not as bad as I was, but the fuzziness is no longer really an issue though. But I took my temperature, but I didn't remember to take it when I was feeling really bad. I'd already taken the ibuprofen and stuff, and it was only like 99, but that was a couple hours after taking the ibuprofen. So I don't know if it... am I too close? What the hell? Could be. I mean, this pain down there does not move, and it's not like you describe an appendicitis or appendix pain. You press on it, you release, and the pain is they say it can be worse when you release. That's not the case for me. I mean, if I press on it, it hurts, and I let go, and it doesn't hurt as bad. That being said, it was much more painful the other day. No. Like right now, sitting straight up, if I'm wearing tight pants or like my pajamas are pulled tight and real tight, that presses on it and that causes a problem. If I take all the pressure off my abdomen and all and just sit straight, I can tell it's there, but it's not a bother at all. But when it does hurt, it's just I wouldn't describe it as a knife pain. It maybe, well, I won't even say a burn, but now my tendons and stuff, that feels like a burn, but this pain is just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just a sharp, relatively constant pain. And before you ask, I have been able to go to the bathroom and things like that, and everything seems to be working intestinally. So
far beyond the last outpost point.
now it did slow down while I was sick though, because I didn't input much because I wasn't eating a lot.
Every star
Come on, there's some down here. It's right here. Come on.
just spaces brand.
This is going so slow. There we go. It's going so slow though.
In the night when the engines pulse, the screen
I don't even know if I understand the pain of it.
my heart beats with
I want it to go away.
as through the dark I
It's kind of annoying. Really, the only time it normally, like when I'm not feeling bad,
finding planets no
it's just there. The only time I actually really complain about it to myself is when I'm trying to sleep, and position myself to sleep or something. If I turn wrong or pressure on it or something, it will hurt. Yeah, that's very possible. I don't think this is on my appendix by any means. If anything, it's probably something to do with the intestine right there, but I don't know.
First contact made, history changed.
And the medical care where I live, and I shouldn't badmouth them too much. I mean, they do what they can. There are there are good hospitals here, but I live out in the country, so unless I go into the real town, to the hospital, like the ER or something, or wait to see a specialist or something, I'm going to see some nurse practitioner or something that's not probably going to figure out anything. Yeah, I figure if I have to go to the ER, they certainly would do that. The other pain that moved across, though, it took like 20 hours to cross my stomach from one side to the other and then kind of go downwards. And I was like, that is just weird. It's obviously something to do with my intestinal tract then that's causing that. That was a different pain. And there were two distinct pains, though. There was that one, and then there was the normal, one. But the pain that I currently have now, I don't normally seem to have a systemic fever or anything like that from it. So I think I'm almost back to what I consider normal. Yeah, well, they were wrong there. I mean, they would be wrong in regards to that. Let's go see what kind of... I'm not even going to worry about it. It took me forever because I've been chatting. It took me forever to do that. However, you're not wrong. Whatever they do, I would insist they do some blood work, first of all, because I have had in the past a problem with, I won't say malnutrition, but I might have mentioned it before. I went to the ER one time, it was about a year and a half ago, and it wasn't the ER, it was an urgent care place to get and they did some blood work. I can't remember why I went there. It wasn't because I was feeling bad or something, it was for something else. But they did some blood work and stuff, and when I got home, the doctor called me and said I needed to go right now as soon as possible to the emergency room and get, because my potassium and magnesium both were critically low and they didn't want me to have a heart attack. So I went, and now they were both really low, and I hung some IVs with stuff in them and got it back up, and I was good. But so I take supplements and things on those things. At least I did for a while. They prescribed some supplements, and they kept checking my blood and said, okay, you can stop taking the supplements. But my diet is far better now, far better than it was prior to that moment. I would eat like frozen burritos and things, and my diet would be, it wasn't real inclusive in a lot of things, but now I include veggies and I include starches. I don't worry about getting fat and things like that because of my metabolism, I guess. But I try to, and I eat fish at least once a week. But I usually eat like tuna fish a couple of times a week. But I like to eat salmon at least once a week. And a lot of chicken. And I don't eat a lot of junk food and things like that. So it is what it is, Well, I've never been heavy my whole life. When I joined the Air Force, I weighed 137 pounds, and I was 22 years old. And that, and I had been on the high school swim team and things like that. And I was athletic, but I wasn't muscular. So, and even when the highest I've ever been was like 167. I have no idea what I weigh now. Let's see, let's go find the carrier. It should be parked here somewhere. Oh, it jumped away. That's right. I'm still 12 jumps away from the carrier. Ooh. Okay. I got this. Next system en route.
Selecting next destination.
And I've always liked that. The best thing I liked about it is I kept the same size clothes pretty much my whole life. Until I would say until I hit 50-ish or so. Then I started losing weight and losing muscle mass. And that really has accelerated once I got to like 64, 63. I just started wasting away muscle-wise. I don't usually talk about my health a whole lot. I mean,
Course adjustment.
and I will try to stop talking about it since I'm feeling better, unless I start feeling bad again. I just, I don't, and I, at least if I talk about my health a little bit, if I'm feeling bad and I disappear, then some people might have an idea that, maybe he's sick and
Compiling data
he's
from
gone for whatever reason. Not that anybody would go, I haven't heard from Bacardi-san in a while. Who was it that, Bristol Boy just disappeared. And I messaged him after about 2 months. He never answered me back, but I was like, doing a pulse check, man, you right? Because Bristol Boy, he would do a pulse check on me. He would come by my stream or whisper me just to say hi to see if I'm still alive. And I appreciated that. Did I tell you my son came by a couple of days ago? Not because I was sick, but I set on my cell phone and it broke the display. The phone still works, but I cannot answer the phone or anything because of the display doesn't work right. So I can't scroll or I can't slide and tap and things. Well, my son had called me several times and I didn't answer, so he actually came by to check to see if I was still alive. Not that was a nice touch. No. I have a younger son. The son in Arizona is the middle-aged kid. My daughter's in Oklahoma.
jumping to next system.
My youngest boy is the combat medic, EMT. He's a combat medic in the Army National Guard and an EMT in civilian life. He actually he's stationed, he's working in this county where I'm at. So he actually came by. He came by in his ambulance just to check and see if I was, okay. Because he was on duty, I guess. And since he was in the neighborhood, he just started to swing by and see if I was still alive. And I'm like going, oh great, now all of the neighbors are going to wonder why there was an ambulance here. I am not honking, damn it. Because anytime we see an ambulance going to someone's house, we only have one road through our neighborhood here, and it passes by my house. So if an ambulance goes anywhere, if I'm outside or something, somebody will see it. And usually the informal Facebook Messenger or something or texts will start to roll going, it's all an ambulance, everybody okay? But no one did. No one came by to see why the ambulance was here and thing.
Scanning.
I could quite literally die in my house. and no one would know about it for at least probably 2 months. No one would find me. I have so little interaction with anybody anymore. I did have a neighbor lady that would come by and check on me and things, but she stopped coming by when I stopped paying her for little odd jobs. So, okay, what am I doing? Oh, let's look at the system map. I can either chat or I can play. I can't do both very well. That's okay. I got all day.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Perfecto. Alright, let's see what we got. We got nothing exotic. Is there a green gas giant? That's what we're rolling the dice for. No. I don't know if you were watching, you said you were watching my YouTube stream or you just had it on. I came across a gas giant with it looked gray. Gray and black. But in other light it kind of looked a little brownish. But I thought it was odd. It's odd enough that I took a picture of it.
May host a new personal codex entry. Landable with atmosphere.
And did you see it if you were watching up when I eventually docked back at the carrier, how bright that light from that neutron star was? It was so bright I could not see the guiding reticle, the targeting. Thank God for auto, Super Cruise Assist, because, I just crossed my fingers and said, and hoped it made it. Okay. Ads running. I should have multi-streamed the lightning stream, but I didn't.
You left your mark across the void, little paws on metal floors. While I learned to trust the silence between the stars and distant shores. Now I'm flying solo through the black, but I can feel you by my side. Every course you helped me navigate, every risk you helped me ride. Smokey, you showed me how to be brave. When the universe felt too wide, you pour in every engine's hum. You're the reason I still fly through the nebulae and asteroid fields. I carry what you gave. Smokey, you taught me how to be brave. Still reaching for the stars like you showed me how. Remember that first alien world? You jumped right off the ramp while I stood frozen at the threshold. You made that strange place feel like camp. The way you faced each new frontier, like it was just another room, made me realize fear's a choice, and courage can cut through the gloom.
Okay. I was going to ask you a favor if you don't already follow him. Let me post a link here after I find this last recalcitrant body. Here's a newer streamer that I've been watching. He's in Scotland. He's real nice. And he's very talkative when you talk to him in chat, but he's very knowledgeable about a lot of things. Why you gotta be like this, game? Just let me have it. There it is. Give me a second to get his link.
That little sound you used to make when morning came and we'd awake.
He's probably asleep. It's in Scotland.
Still echoes through this endless space. You showed me how to be brave when the universe felt too wide. You're pouring every action took. You're the reason I still fly. Nebulating our storm fields. I carry what you gave. So you taught me how.
That's who he is. He's only got like 6 or 7 followers, so.
Smokey's legacy lives.
So if you see him on, go in and tell him that I sent you. I sent Ocker 7 in there last night.
Leaving system.
I told them they had similar accents. But don't be bait and switched by his title. He says, like, Commander Day 18 or something or whatever.
Gathering information.
He is not a new commander. That's a new account that he's using for that. So it's day 18 of him using that account. Because when I initially started following him, he was like on day 4 or 5. And I thought he was a new player. And rapidly found out, first of all, what type of ship he was flying. That he definitely didn't have those ships as a newbie. Okay. I usually catch him on real early in the morning, my time. You know, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, my time.
Body 3. Argon atmospheric landable with life.
Nothing I want there.
Between the rocks and stars tonight, scanning wide.
It's not green.
My ship's lights catch the crystals bright. These treasures I will keep. Moving
Uh-oh, it's behind the stun.
where no one else would dare. Found my path where I belong. In this endless air. The distance calls my name. No map can show the way. Each moment not the same. As patterns start to sway. In
I don't blame you.
among the cosmic dust and light. What others fear I hold so
And be sure you follow me on YouTube. It don't cost anything.
in the night.
Body 4.
I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to 500 followers. I have a 500 follower goal on Twitch here.
Red alert, they're closing. Quick move.
Maybe I'll stream for 5 hours.
And discipline. Break free from their chain. Every blast lights up the black, but they won't catch me here. Leave me
Dang,
turning back,
that must have been nice. That was nice of you.
disappear. The distance knows my game.
Adjusting for jump.
I make today.
I don't blame you. Twitch is... I don't know. I need to check the payout stuff again. Oh, Copious Richard, thank you for the follow.
Cosmic dust and light.
One less to go to the goal. One more closer to the goal. How did my window get messed up over there? Oh, when I went to get that link. Okay. Oh, you're on strike because you can't get verified without your cell phone or something? Yeah. While I understand what you're saying, they're looking at you going, and you are 0.0000001 of our income? Yeah. I guess if you really, really, really wanted to irritate or to get verified, I guess you could get a burner phone, you know, a prepaid phone, you know, like minimum minutes or something and everything, just that receives text or something.
Through the dust in the night, we burn ahead, never slowing. Pulse racing, shields up. You and I keep going from the edge of the map.
Well, I don't know. It would cost you about the same as a month or two of subbing to Father Bill, I think. You can get those track phones or something pretty cheap. You just get the minimum minutes you need.
Commander, hear me now. We won't turn around. We command the stars. Hearts set on the line.
I had to change phone numbers a while back. That was a pain in the ass. Man, it wasn't a planned change. And I didn't realize how many things I had, like two-factor authentication or something on that didn't have an alternate, like an alternate email that it could use. That was a real irritant.
Media tales and warning signs. Gravity wells the unknown in view.
Yeah, I've
Where the light bends.
when I was working, I spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on Twitch, you know, with subs or donations and things like that. Gifting subs. Of course, now that I'm not as financially, well, I make much less money now, so I can't do that. Nothing here. I think I'm already verified on YouTube, but I'm like thinking if they need to age verify me, my account on YouTube is old enough to watch porn. I mean, it's been around. I have videos on there from 15 years ago.
With every course we turn, I speak right to your doubt. I know it will become.
Completing system scan for photography.
Keeps moving, but we're never done. I feel the charge.
But it won't matter. You get monetized on there. I will have to set up two-factor authentication and crap like that if I ever get enough subscribers and they say, hey, you want us to send you a nickel a month? YouTube's different than Twitch though, because YouTube's on autopilot a lot. You know, here on Twitch, so you actually have to stream and, you know, to get ad revenue and things like that. But on YouTube, you know, the video's just set up there and people watch things, you know, watch what they want. That honk, didn't even notice. You wished everyone used Kick instead? Yeah, I'm going to be using Kick. I've streamed on Kick already. I even multi-streamed to Kick for a while. When Kick first came out.
Body A1.
I streamed the other day, about 2 weeks ago, to Kick to test my OBS settings and things. Because I hadn't I hadn't streamed to Kick since I got gig
Blendable
fiber.
with atmosphere.
So I was trying to see what settings and everything worked best. So I've got a profile set up for Kick. All I got to do is just click to it, and then it'd be just like being here. I can stream there instead of here. Or I can use the multi-stream plugin and stream to YouTube and Kick at the same time. I mean, that's fine. I'm trying to concentrate on my YouTube community right now to try to get it to grow a little bit. I'm very happy to see more people live streaming Elite on YouTube. And I'm even happier that people actually come into my and chat. I get a lot of people that will watch my streams when I'm live streaming, but they don't say anything. And to me, it's a lot more fun for me as a streamer to interact with chat.
System discovery complete. First body to map is A1.
And we have no life here.
First footprints on this frozen land. Stars surround my solitary ship. Space stretches silent, still and stark. But in each
Jumping to next system.
I find the flames.
And I do need to start streaming on Kick though, or at least putting videos out there and stuff. Maybe Rumble. I am not set up to stream at all on Rumble. I did stream on Facebook Live a couple of times when that was a thing. And that was actually a pain to do.
Stand by.
Not technically it wasn't. It was a pain to set up and do every time you streamed. You had to go through these steps to do stuff. And that was an irritant. Unlike here, I just click the stream button, or on YouTube, I click the create, broadcast and go. And Kick, of course, is the same as Twitch. You just click the stream button and go.
Every star shows the way.
I have not done any streaming to YouTube Shorts live. Here you can do that. I have a profile set up to create YouTube short videos, the right format, and stuff. So I can just simply create them and upload them to YouTube, but I don't know. Now the shorts though on YouTube, those things take off. They don't go. None of mine have gone viral, but almost all of the shorts I do within the first hour or two, do a couple of thousand views. So
Interstellar travel mode engaged.
sooner or later, one day I'll make one that actually the algorithm will, after the first initial batch of people that sends it to, and go, oh, people seem to like that, and it'll send it out to the masses even more, and I'll get some huge number of people.
Scanning.
You've heard the call from the void.
Not that any of that would benefit me to any way at all, because I don't even ask when I do the shorts for people to subscribe or anything. So it's just cool that so many people view it. Okay, we got 14 bodies here, 4 jumps to the carrier. I guess Copious Richard just followed and left. Didn't say hi. Might have been a bot. I don't know.
Friend, I've seen you dance with asteroids.
For your app you developed that use Facebook, they wanted 30% of your revenue? Bastards.
Burn against the dark. Will you rise? Will you rise? When the universe says no.
I don't even use Facebook anymore. I'll bring it up about once every 2 months just to see if any of the family in Arizona or anything have posted pictures of anything. Oh, you're not a bot. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I was thinking you weren't a bot though, because now if you were a bot, you would have sent me a whisper trying to sell me something or telling me how great my stream is. You know, or found me on X and tried to sell me graphics design. Crap happens all the time. I'll get a new follow on X and I'll look to see who followed me and why. And of course they're a graphics designer, and that's okay. I don't mind. I just not going to buy anything from anybody right now. I'm missing some stuff here. Yeah, I got a gas giant with some moons. Yeah. Best viewers. Remove the space.
Body 2C. Close binary relative to body size.
So, Richard, do you play the Elite? I assume you do since you're watching me. Or do I know you under a different name? Which also happens. People come in with their alternate accounts. Oh, it's everything. Okay. Nothing here.
Frameshift drive joined. Looking at the stars
Why would they ban you?
Leaving system.
tonight.
Why would someone ban you for that?
Make it
I don't ban anybody. I might time somebody out for being an asshole, but I've never yet banned anybody. One of my mods banned somebody, but I immediately unbanned them because I don't do that. Yeah, there must be some more to that story.
footsteps I can follow, but that's exactly why I'm here. I'll be the first to
Oh, our first Braben tunnel. That bodes well. There it goes.
Analyzing data.
break ground. Won't stop until I found what no one else has found. I'll be the first. Radio signals fade into static now. A million miles from anything like home. Every new horizon brings another time.
Okay. Yeah. I think one of the sites is best something view. So it might have been keywords that it keyed in on or something. That might have been a bot that got banned you.
I'll be the first to
You got banned from emulated. Well, that don't matter. Who hasn't gotten banned or something? I haven't yet, but it wouldn't take much. Where the hell is he? I haven't seen him on in a long time. Has he disappeared?
found. I'll be the first.
I never really enjoyed his streams much.
Not doing
That's just me, though. I mean, he seems nice enough until you disagree with him on anything. He doesn't take criticism very well. Me, I'm old. I would say old and thin skin, but I got thick skin, so I don't care what you say. You have to care before you can offend me. I mean, I have to care about you and what you say or what you think before it's going to bother me what you say.
Body 11.
He doesn't stream under that name anymore. Does... Huh. Well, if he plays Elite, certainly I would have stumbled, at least seen a stream in the browser.
Body 3. Neon rich atmospheric landable. Landable with atmosphere.
Unless he went to a different platform.
Through the void I see your light, breaking barriers day and night. Every signal points the way. No one dares to stay.
I don't know.
The beacon burns eternal
Body
now.
9. Neon atmospheric
Your
landable
courage
with life.
shows us all
Landable with
somehow.
atmosphere.
That's just cheap bacteria.
Body 7.
And savage
Neon-rich
hearts,
atmospheric
we forge our
Landable with
paths
atmosphere.
to glory. Your spirit guides us through the dark. We
Body 2.
live to
Nitrogen
tell
atmospheric
your
landable.
story.
Landable with atmosphere.
Mining wealth from cosmic stone,
Body 6.
where danger
Nitrogen
makes
atmospheric
All right,
landable with
there's
life.
the informant. We'll go for that.
Landable with atmosphere.
pirates circle far below.
Planet 6.
Stops your endless flow. The charts you made will never fade. Each
Yeah, in case you're curious, I'll show you where I'm currently. I'm not far from the bubble.
between the stars and
I'm on my way back towards the bubble. I went over here to, right here, there's some Lagrange lightning clouds there, so I went there to get some video and stuff. I've been there before, but I went back there. I'm just on my way, taking my time coming back to the bubble. I'm a little bit above the galactic plane. You know, not a lot of stars here, but just doing exploration in between the carrier jump points.
beyond the edge of time and space. Pioneers are falling. But you showed us how to rise again, how to face the unknown's grace. Now we follow in your burning wake, through infinity's embrace. Between the stars and savage hearts, we forge our paths. Say we'll never end. Your spirit guides us.
I think I'm going to wrap up though when I eventually do get back with the carrier. Shouldn't be that many jumps, depending on what I find in between here and there. It being so early, I might stream again later tonight. When it's cooler in here.
Far beyond the maps, we're sailing
Looking for the sun. Okay.
just a steady pulse, leading the way, breaking through the dark. Every light we choose,
Don't want to go looking for bacteria in the dark.
that time can't erase. Our echo years, through time, through space. What we find out here, no one can replace. Our echoes span like years. charts and scans light up, unknown terrain. Commander leads on, breaking new chains. Every world we touch, every star we name, makes its mark in this cosmic game. Our echoes span light years, through time, through space. What we find out here, no one can replace. Our echoes span light years.
Well, that's a nice shot there, Commander.
Ad starting in 1 minute.
Already?
Dans le vide infini, les étoiles nous guident. Chaque découverte devient notre guide. Silence between the stars, just breathing.
I did a little bit of exobiology in my Cobra Mark V. I like it.
We're ahead, something waits.
I've tried flying through some canyons with it. It does tend to skid a lot. It's something I have to get used to, but it sure is nimble though.
Our echoes span light years, through time, through space. What we find out here, no one can replace. Our echoes span light years, through endless space. Our echoes span light years, leave our trace. Far beyond the maps, where signals fade, our light remains, our path is made. Light years. Another system on my screen, stars I've never seen before. Hands steady on controls as the scanner comes alive. Feel the ship beneath me hum, every jump takes me further out, getting closer to who I'll be. Looking back at who I was before these stars became my home. Each one I find something
Bacterium
in me,
formulating present.
changes who I
Base value
might
8.42
be.
million.
Each one I
Human sample
find
distance
sets
500
something
meters.
free.
First
Out
partial
here is
sample
where I
collected.
learn to see. I think I'll stick with my Mandalay for a while for exploration. I mean, most of my stuff is done off my fleet carrier, so I don't need a lot of jump range anyway. But every once in a while I get a wild hair up and just decide I want to take off and go. Like I did a loop around the galaxy not too long ago, 252,000 light years. Just parked the carrier and took off in the Mandalay. Different person than before. You'd think you'd be able to land in better places though than the Mandy would.
Each one I find something in me.
Second partial sample collected.
Each one I find sets something free. Out here is where I learn to see. Faced the void and found my way through
distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Now I understand at last why I had to make this trip. Not to map the galaxy, but to map the depths within. Each world I find finds something in me.
Well, that sounds nice.
Each one I find sets something free. Out here is where I learn to see.
Sample collection complete.
I strap into this cockpit, steal and fire my home. Through asteroid field spinning, I make this journey alone. You wonder if I'm crazy, pushing through the dark. But something calls me forward, ignites this burning spark. The void is cold and endless, but I won't turn around. When laser fire surrounds me, I stand my ground. I'm dancing with the danger in the space between the stars, trading shots with pirates while I'm dodging metal shards. You think I'm just a pilot, but I'm something so much more. I'm the one who writes chants that you've never heard before. Seen the rings of Saturn tear apart a dozen ships while cannons roar like thunder and my targeting system grips. You ask me why I do this, why
I should have about 240, 250 million so far. That's not bad. I usually average about 300 million per 3-hour trip, so. Ah, I found a few crystal shard sites. Next system en route.
Selecting next destination. They'll remember how I flew through hell and came back home. How I carved my name in starlight iron soul.
Playing your Xbox account aspects. Oh.
Jumping to next system.
I felt guilty when the Mandalay came out. I felt guilty about abandoning my aspects. Every once in a while I use it just for old time's sake because I spend a lot of time in my aspects. A lot of time.
Compiling data for photography.
We have lines here, so someone may have already been here. Let's see. I even take my Sidewinder out every once in a while. Just some exobiology in it. Off the carrier. It was okay. I do like the Panther Clipper. I have to admit, I do like it. Okay, that's not enough bodies there. That name's familiar, huh? I Make sure there's nothing, no horizons, things hiding on there. Okay.
Frequencies fading too far. Patterns pulse through the parse. Solitary
The bright signal.
beyond the boundaries we've bent.
Excuse me.
Mapping mathematical stars. Precision points to chart and parse. Binary beauty burns bright through endless evening flight.
The Plipper, yeah.
Of infinity, breaking barriers, boundlessly free. Coordinates calling constantly through cosmic curves of destiny. Whoa, the night. Commander Baker, decent.
I don't know if I named what I named it. If I named it Fat Cat or what. Something like that.
Silent spaces to
I haven't had to try yet, but that's one thing my main bitch about the Type 9 was I would have trouble winning NPC interdictions. I remember distinctly one time switching to my cutter just simply because it had more maneuverability and could fight back a little better in case I, ran into that issue.
calculations carved in chrome. Light years lonely luring long. Where wanderers
Giga Holler, that's a good name.
infinity. Breaking barriers, boundlessly free. Coordinates calling constantly through cosmic curves of destiny. Whoa, reaching high. Signals sent through starlit sea.
Riding Dirty. Haha. That's a good name too.
Binary beauty.
I just name things about cats usually. Everything I do is pretty much cat themed. Might have seen this ship I'm in now is named Cat or Curious Cat. So. One more hiding. Where are you hiding at? Found you. Nothing here. Heavy Toad. Well, it's all good stuff.
Jumping to next system. Frame shift now engaged.
Eventually I'll get a paint job for mine instead of the default paint job. Yeah, I'm pickier about what I go down for. It's got to be like I went down for that Informan that's 8 million. I'll go down. It depends on how my luck has been. Because I refuse to go back to the carrier empty-handed. I'll go down for just $1 million bacteria to get at least that. But 4 or 5 million base value, depending on my mood, is pretty much my cutoff limit. Again, though, it depends on the circumstances a little bit. If I'm flush, like now I've already got a couple of stratums under my belt here on this outing, I would just say I ain't worth it, a lot of things. Though sometimes I go down for the cheap stuff just because it's a codex entry.
Body D1. Water atmospheric landable.
Oh, we have to
life.
check that out. That's 7
May
bios,
host a new
possibly
personal
stratum
codex entry with
tectonica.
high biological value.
We'll have to go map that place to see what's there. I will not be trying to collect all 7 bios there, though, I can tell you that. I'll look in more detail here in a minute to analyze what I'm going to do after I map it. There's no stratum that really, I have to get pickier then if the stratum's not going to be on there. We'll find out.
Each unknown horizon, moving rivers of the wise. Starlit veins unravel constellations in your sight. You reach for radiance, undaunted by the silent bite. Through silver storms and sapphire spirals I implore. With every
Base limit to 1 billion. I guess you don't do much exobiology then, do you?
you scan the endless, scan the trembling blue. Where midnight mariners would turn, you simply push on through.
I tell people that if you're serious about exobiology, you can do 1 billion credits, you know, in a 3-day period pretty easily. If you're, unless you just have really bad luck. And you can do more than that if you play long periods. I don't typically play more than 2 or 3 hours. I pretty much only play when I'm streaming, actually. So I only stream typically 2, 3, occasionally 7 hours, but depends on how the things are going and how I'm feeling.
Body B5.
Like I'm only going to stream for 3 hours tonight, or not even 3. Probably going to be about 2 hours and 30 minutes at the most. Ooh, why are you moving for?
Meteoric melody, your spirit sings so strong. Rugged ridges, restless ridings, this is where you belong. And as the silence howls, as
Right, where you hiding? What are you hiding there?
hearts of wonder tearing everything to mend, you chart the chill of midnight
2 left. Where are you going to be?
with every soul
Cool, both of them right there.
will appear. Do you remember? I sighed, the worry in our eyes, yet you kept
Okay, we have on D1 7 bios. It's bacteria, Cactordia, Clypus, Concha, Fungoidia, Osseous, Stratum, and Tussock. What is that, 9? Two of those are going to drop off. If I had to say a bet, it'll be the Concha and
ascend beyond the silver.
I don't know. The Clypus pays good too. Let's go map it and see what's actually there though before we
I say
shoot herself in the foot here. D1.
again, ascend.
Holy cow, look how far that is. Well, you see that pretty often though, like early at the beginning of the stream, the planet that I was on didn't have a first footfall even though it had been discovered and stuff. You'll see that pretty often though, that somebody will map a planet and everything, but there's no first footfall. And if there's stratum there, I'll go down for it anyway generally. And you never know if the person actually, even if he got a first footfall, if he actually sampled the genetic stuff or not. 400 light seconds, let's go. That's probably the single most best addition to the game is the SCO dry or SCO override. mean, it's used all the time by people. And it knocks so much time off of your travel. I could be. He just didn't have a chance to turn in. He probably wouldn't notice. If he was out doing real exobiology, you know, on a trip out doing 1,000 planets or something, he might not even notice that somebody robbed him of one system. Good for you, Commander. Well, back in my day, we didn't have SCO drives either. I would have looked at that and went, that stratum tectonic better freaking be there. As I put my Super Cruise Assist on and went downstairs to get more coffee. I guess Richard there on his Xbox, you don't have a SCO drive on your Xbox, do you? Yeah, I moved up above the galactic plane for my trip back. I'm actually gradually heading back down as the fleet carrier travels to my destination, but I moved up so I'd be less likely to find discovered systems. Been pretty lucky so far. Haven't had too many trouble. Seems to be a significant amount of stratum tectonic out in this region, though. Let's just go cruising right by here. Are we going to be able to stop in time? Yeah, I think so. No exclamation loop needed.
Skill issue.
Your ship scanners paint the black with colors we've never seen.
This place may be a little spicy.
You chase what might have been. Every day, new systems spring to life.
Now, Richard, I do have some channel point redemptions that are cheap and other things. Sometimes people go crazy on them, sometimes they don't. They don't do much. Most of them play sounds or something. Popcorn, throw some popcorn up on the screen. Y'all can feel free to use them.
From the station I watch you soar beyond what we dreamed before. Your courage lights the way.
That's just because you had your eyes closed because you didn't know if you were going to make it through the tunnel.
La, 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 beyond the stars we know.
Your Holo Me? Or your UI or something.
Every star you touch turns to gold. Every world you find comes alive. Breaking barriers untold. Making history thrive. Making history thrive.
Huh. I only got involved with the Titans on the last one there at Seoul, and I broke down and bought the pre-built ships because I had no Guardian weapons other than the AX multi-cannons. So I broke down and got a crate and the Mark Python, I think it was, for the Titan bombing stuff. That was cool. once I got the hang of it, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. We need more Titans. That was a lot of fun.
Sky. Glances at them but one. Footnote in the dark.
Very satisfying too.
Edges of what I know fall away. Half-formed hopes floating.
Yep, let's see if the stratum drops off or not. I don't think it will. It usually isn't one that drops off.
Scatter silver blue. Never quite the same view.
Nice. I got killed by a Thargoid when I was out doing exploration. And I entered the system. I guess it's over by the Pleiades or whatever they call it, Pleiades. And I'm going to run into the planet here while I'm chatting. And I saw a non-human signal source. And I was like, holy cow, what's that? So I'm going to pull away from the planet a little bit. I was like, oh, what's that? So I went there and checked it out. And I made the mistake of moving around instead of just staying still while the Thargoid scanned me, because I didn't know better at the time. So I tried to run away and it killed me. My aspects just wasn't made for that. You can do this with one probe. I was wondering, I have a okay, we have stratum tectonica. Let me aim away from this planet while I decide how I'm going to work this. We have, oh my goodness. This is pretty nice. Let me bring up the Elite Observatory screen so you can see this, guys. This is pretty nice. Maybe I can find the scene, all that stuff. Let's see, we got Cactoidea that pays really good, 16 million. Cypus pays 11.87 million base value now. And the Stratum Tectonica and Tussock. Look at that. If you find everything, that's 70 million base value. I will not find everything. So let's see if we can find what's co-locating with the stratum. Let's see if that tussock is co-locating with the stratum first. See what we can find here. Clypus, Cactoidea. Okay, we're gonna go there. We'll try to make it here and see if we got a couple of bios there or not. Oh, that's way too steep. Let's push our luck here a little bit. Okay, we got it. Hopefully there'll be stratum in one of the other high-paying things in the same area. Let's see what materializes right in front of our eyes here. .06G, that's nice to know. Okay, there's the bacteria. Huh.
Captoida Burmese confirmed present. Base value 16.2 million. Minimum sample distance 300 meters.
Alright, that's here too. That's good. Not seeing the stratum though.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Whoops, there we go. I think. Nope. Go ahead and get the Cactoidea first. So.
Beyond the fading light, where empty space ignites, your ship against the black, no turning back. Charting paths untamed, where no one dared to aim, through storms of stardust bright into the night. Racing past the astral tides, where infinity will the stars remember your name when eternity's fade? Will they speak of your flame? Signals pierce the void.
First partial sample
To
collected.
be employed, your scanners paint the way through cosmic spray. Ancient systems shine, cross boundaries divine. Each pulse a new frontier as you draw near, breaking through the endless miles, where mystery beguiles. Will the stars remember your name when
Minimum distance
eternity's
reached.
fade? While
You've
your
traveled over 300
will they
meters from
speak
previous
of your
sample.
flame? Deep within the spiral logs where light and darkness dance, you chart the unknown shores, leave footprints in the cosmic sands. Every beacon that you light guides those who dare to chase the endless frontiers call beyond
Second
time
partial sample
space.
collected.
Will the stars remember your name when eternity's fade? Will they speak of your flame? Will they speak of your flame? Will they remember?
This is going to be pretty profitable planet here.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
Your legacy burns bright through endless night, like beacons in the dark, your lasting mark. Standing at the helm, my hands begin to shake. Looking through the glass at stars so far away. They told me not to go, to stay within the lines.
Sample
But
collection
something
complete.
pulls me forward, I can't leave this behind. What lies beyond the edge of everything I've known.
Tussock
Each
Bergen
signal
confirmed present.
getting weaker,
Base value
every breath
14.31
I
million.
take.
Minimum sample distance
My
200
heart
meters.
beats even faster.
First partial
as I
sample collected.
navigate. What lies beyond the edge of everything I've known. I'll chart the path that no one's ever shown. Breaking free from gravity, I'm on my own. What lies beyond the edge of everything I've
Minimum distance
known.
reached. You've traveled over 200 meters from previous sample.
New worlds beneath my feet, strange colors in the sky. Each planet tells a story as the days pass by. They said the void would break me, make me turn around. But every star I'm at just makes me more spellbound. What lies beyond the edge of everything
Second
I
partial
know.
sample collected.
The signals fade to silence, but I'm wide awake. My fear turns into wonder as I navigate. What lies beyond the edge of everything I know. I'll chart the path
Minimum
that
distance
no
reached.
one's ever
You've traveled
shown.
over 200 meters from previous sample.
Breaking free from gravity, I'm on my own. What lies beyond the edge of everything I've known. Now I understand why I had to fly. Every boundary crossed, every rule defied, was leading me to this moment in time when I could show them all how to touch the sky. What lies beyond the edge of everything I know. I'll chart the path that no one's ever shown.
Sample collection
Breaking
complete.
free from gravity, I'm on my own. What lies beyond the edge
Bacterium
of
Cerberus
everything
confirmed
I've
present.
known.
Base value 1.69 million. Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
I've known.
First partial sample collected.
Gone everything we've known.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
I hear about this pilot flying far. Someone brave enough to chase a distant star. They say dares to go into the black where only courage shows. And I wonder what it feels like to be fearless in the night, to push beyond what's safe and known, to make the universe your
Second
home.
partial sample collected.
He's reaching for the stars, reaching for the stars, breaking every chain, going really far. Reaching for the stars, reaching for the stars, nothing gonna stop him. He's reaching for the stars. La la la, oh, reaching for the stars.
Minimum distance reached.
Commander Buckard
You've traveled over
flies
500
alone.
meters from previous sample.
Through nebulae that no one's ever known. He scans the cosmos with his steady hand, mapping out the strange and foreign land. And I wonder what it feels like to be fearless in the night, to push beyond what's safe and known, to make the universe your home. Reaching for the stars, reaching for the stars, breaking every chain,
Sample collection
going
complete.
really far. notice something change in me. Maybe I could find my place in this vast infinity. Reaching for the stars, reaching for the stars. Maybe I could go that far. He's reaching for the stars, reaching for the stars. I can never change, already far. Nothing gonna stop him. He's reaching for the stars. He's reaching for the stars. La la la. He's reaching for the stars.
Thank God it wasn't that on there. Looking for this elusive stratum now. Elusive stratum's not elusive.
Commander, I see you there. Ship cutting through the endless black. Instruments humming soft.
Did you? Nice.
While
Seems like
gazing at your
I found an Earth-like once. It was very dark there, though. I don't know if it was in a black hole or a neutron or in the middle of a planetary nebula. I don't know. It was a long time ago. I'm sure I saved the bookmark of it somewhere, though. There we go. There we go. Finally. There's some stratum. Can we land here? Yes, we can. Excuse me.
Tell me what it feels like, landing where no foot has stepped, breathing air that's never known human lungs or human breath. Every star you
Stratum tectonicus confirmed present. Base value 19.01 million. Minimum sample distance 500 meters. First partial sample collected.
Yeah, I remember the first time I actually discovered a black hole. Well, I don't remember the first time. Because evidently I'd found one. Because one was recorded on EDSM or something. So I had the black hole badge. But I do remember the first time I found one after that.
Distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters.
Then I
from
found
previous
bunches
sample.
after that. When I was near the core, there were they were everywhere. They were down below the galactic plane a little bit. They were over this way somewhere. Seems like they were somewhere in this region or something, just down below the galactic plane a ways, but there was a whole region of, you could find them. So I don't know.
Commander, we believe in you. Every jump, every landing true. In the silence of the void, your courage cannot be destroyed.
Alright, this will be the last thing I get here, even though there's some other good things.
Second partial sample collected.
Clyphus would be nice if it was supposed to be in this area too, but I haven't seen any. I'm not going to effort it. Pays 14 million base value though, that's good.
Breaking free from what they told me. Something calls from distant stars. Just to free from
The reason I say that is because I'm going to be ending here shortly.
stars. Every pull
Once I get back to the carrier and turn in and stuff. We got one more to go.
every boundary line.
Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll just be right laying up here.
Minimum distance reached.
There's
You've
no
traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Okay, works for me.
this way before. There's no map where I'm going.
When you can let me land, it's okay. It's okay.
On the shore. Can't stay, won't stay. Static crackles through the silence. Million miles from what I knew. Found my purpose in the vastness. Only miles from what ain't true. Found my purpose, something flexes. Something real and something true. Every star becomes a witness to the path I'm blazing through. Every signal getting weaker.
I would have more luck trying to land on them.
To what I need to be. There's no map where I'm going. No one's been this way before.
Sample collection
There's
complete.
no map where I'm going. But I can't stay on the shore. Can't stay, won't stay. Sometimes I see
So that should give us here on this planet
small, so far.
1.6, 16, so that's
Every step
17, 18, almost 19.
is what we can.
Another 19 is 38 plus 48, 52. That's 250 or so million credits just on this planet alone so far. And there's still another
Change my course.
40 some odd million out there, but I'm not going to effort it. I need the Cobra. That's what shields are for. We got this. Come on.
I feel the pull beyond this world. My heart beats fast as engines hum.
Is there a wall there, or is there? Whoops.
Ancient songs. I know
Let's just not say we did. Okay. Well, that was fun. Good canyons here.
that no one else has ever seen. I'm breaking free from gravity. Nothing can hold me down. I am starbound, flying true, past the edge of all we knew. I am starbound, made for this. Every risk. business through
Next system en route.
I think
keep
this is the way.
going till it's done. My ship cuts through the cosmic dust. These
The carriers in the next system. We'll check out that system, of course, first. But
alien eyes.
then we'll go turn in and count our pennies. We did pretty good. Less than a 3-hour period.
Adjusting for jump.
Should have well over 300 million. We'll see it turn in though.
I am starbound, flying true, past the edge of all we knew.
I'd say it's more like a 3-hour period because, in all honesty, The first thread of tectonic I had, I got just before I started the stream. It's the same planet. I just had already got it though. 20 bodies here? Okay. I don't really need a scoop because my carrier is here, so. Let's see if anyone's been here to do this work. That looks like a negative, so we might actually find something here too. Here's the carrier. It's not green. I have inadvertently reversed my scroll wheel direction for tuning. Damn it. For tuning.
The black beyond the stars.
Won't be bothered at all if there's no life here.
Breaking far. Warning signs flash red and bright.
In this particular case.
I push through into the night. Systems unknown, scares alive. Every pulse racing to survive. Space to breathe.
Okay, be that way.
Born to break past every line. All these stars are yours and mine. Chart the course no one has tried. Feel the fire deep inside.
Kind of surprised none of those high metal contents have any life at all.
Lasers cut the rock. Precious metals, time to dock.
Body 2. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with
That's
landable with
bacteria,
Jump, stay clean and lean.
so we won't worry about that.
And weapons hot. Diving through an astro.
Where's this gas giant hiding?
Ship today already plotted.
There it is.
Escape. Born to break past every.
Not green, so
All these stars are yours and mine.
let's go to the carrier.
Course no one has tried. Feel the fire deep inside. Deep inside. Caught between the void and
Oh, I turned my ring light off because the side light is probably going to mess with it. Let's see. That's bright. Anyway, it is what it is.
siren scream.
And once I get back to the carrier, though, I'll go turn in and see what we got and
Silent
call it quits for now.
power low.
Appreciate you guys coming in. And Cope, Richard, it's really nice to meet you. I'm glad you dropped by. Gave me a follow. Nice, tepid, not even tepid, cold coffee.
Stars are yours and mine. Chart the course no one has tried. Feel the fire deep inside.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I spent 20 years in the Air Force. Chair Force. I'll clarify that. Chair Force. I was not, deployed to Iraq or any of those other places. I was a electronics person at first, then an instructor for 6 years, then a computer software developer for years, and then a network administrator, system security type things.
Never been so far from home.
Not going to try to claim I was out there sweating my balls off in the desert or anything like a lot of people actually did. That's my wonderful cat's purr. I recently added the green landing pad lights. I saw another friend of mine's carrier had purple ones. I was like, well, that's cool. An F-18 mechanic. Awesome. That's the kind of work, though, that you can carry over into the civilian world later. Or either work for an airliner or Boeing or somebody or McDonnell Douglas. Well, I don't know about McDonnell Douglas, but so that's good job security. I almost went in the Navy. There's a story to it which I don't have time to get into, but I initially was going to join the Navy, and I scored so well on the ASVAB and stuff that they wanted to put me in the nuclear power program and, stick me in a submarine or something for 6 months and things. But thankfully, I had a medical test that they had an issue with, and I had to go to a civilian doctor to get the test rerun for 3 days, 3 times a day. And all of the tests came back negative every time. But I changed my mind and decided to go with the Air Force. So. I always thought the Navy had a better electronics program, which is why I was going in was for electronics. I always thought the Navy had the best electronics schools. Then I ended up teaching some electronics stuff. Oh, that's not what I want. Well, has he actually made it through his advanced school yet? Or AIT, whatever. I don't know what the Navy calls their actual training stuff. The Army calls it AIT. But the only reason I know that's because my son's a combat medic in the Army National Guard and went through stuff. But I don't want to say here now. Has he actually started working on real aircraft, or is he still going to school? My son was a volunteer firefighter for a while. In his civilian life, he's an EMT. He's working on getting his paramedic certification and schooling in the civilian world. As a combat medic in the Army, he's already a paramedic equivalent, but that doesn't carry over to the civilian world. Only the EMT portion does. Oh. Okay. Well, I wish him the best. All you can do is make the best of those situations and try to keep up a positive attitude and learn what you can. And the Air Force was good to me. I mean, I wasn't always good for the Air Force my whole career at times. But wow. Okay, 99 million base value.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
496 million. I can live with that. Let me snooze this ad because I am going to be ending here shortly. No reason to put y'all through another set of ads just to wait for me to say goodbye.
Thank you for your contribution to our research.
Alrighty though. Okay. I'm kind of tired. I don't know if I'll end up streaming again later tonight or not, but I never know until later how I feel. I like to stream on Mondays because a lot of the big streamers who streamed on the weekend take the weekend off, so there's, you know, sometimes more viewers that come and wallow around with us at the dirt, you know, our low-level streamers. So
As I drift without sound, shining a void between stars.
I think I will call it here though, guys.
Place among more
If you missed anything important, then this stream will be up on YouTube in about 4 or 5 hours, depending on YouTube's processing speed. If you don't follow me on YouTube, well, I'm not going to say it because as soon as I hit this button here, a video is going to start asking you to do it. So, all right. Y'all have a great time. Thanks again for everybody that's come in and hung out, lurked, and chatted. It's very nice to meet you, Richard. I hope to see you again. I just wanted to say, if you managed to make it through the video this far, if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It will really help my channel out. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.
Plunging the stars for a world like home. After explorer drifting through the dark we roam. Scanners up, signals strong. Every system's a map, every scan's a song. From the edge of the void to the planets untold. Hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky. Exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. From the edge of the void to the planets untold. Hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky. Exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. Earth-like worlds untouched and wild. Pirates out there with fury piled. Between the peace and danger's call, Bacardi stands strong, never will fall. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight. Exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire. With the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. Boots hit the ground, scanners ping alive. Biological wonders in the deep survive. Through the nebula's reach, to the stars untamed. Every new discovery adds to the game. But there's danger out there in the pirate zone. Federal Corvettes, engines moan. Locked in tight, no mercy given. When pirates attack, it's survival driven. Between the stars and battles fought, he never loses the mission he's got. Life in the black, born for the quest. Bacardi pushes on, never needs rest. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight. Exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire. With the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the brightest star. Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small. Commander Bacardi answers the call. Exploring the mysteries, fighting the foe. In the galaxy's depths, it's where he'll go. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights. Exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire. With the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Tracking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far.